Hello guys, three more games. One man promised I'll be back. I am back now. We delayed the video by
Yeah,
12 hours as well, so I can shoot. But I think it's better if I don't sit here only for this video, to be honest. But either way, first match, obviously we have to talk about very enjoyable match to say the least. Uh, I think from both sides. Obviously, RCB, yeah, they got hit out of the park. Like second innings did not really go their way. You can see in my partner's face here as well the disappointment. But I think even the comeback, the way they fought back, obviously the way the wickets fell as well. Like yes, I don't know if I'll get any trolls for this. I don't know. This RR side, yes, it's gotten 4 out of 4 wins. Things have gone correct for them. But I'm like you see a really good bowling like on paper as well. Yeah, it's a very good bowling team. You have Bishnoi, you have Jafra Archer, you have all these guys, right? So to a certain degree, yeah, you have to respect the bowlers and all. But the way they came into attack, no, against RCB batsmen who are already like in decent form, they can handle the power play without losing any wicket. That's what I kind of really appreciated from that side. Jafra first ball only. No one would expect that kind of a ball firstly, especially everyone will be like, okay, let's just take a ball. Like even the bowler has to get like settled in that kind of a ball. Anyone will expect, but no, this first ball only he got it. Phil Salt got caught. From there against Kohli hit a couple of runs, but he got out to such a really good ball. Like I think not the first time, no, that Kohli gets out such a good spin ball. I've seen like last season as well. This level only it's happened. Like I remember he's gotten bamboozled by many spinners. Obviously, illustrious career. So many times wickets will obviously fall. We've seen him from what? Obviously, we didn't start watching cricket since like when he started debuting. Obviously, but since like 30, 40 centuries he had till 80 centuries, we've seen so many ducks. We've seen so many 90s where he's gotten out to a spinner. So either way, but the main point which we have to bring in today is Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Leave the Chennai game, leave the Punjab game, all of that, leave it. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, this boy, I think the last video as well, we were talking about this man on this man, what this boy, we're talking about this boy. It's absolutely wild because like obviously I don't like to keep droning on the same topic again and again saying oh he's 15 he's this he's that, but to put it into perspective as well, like back when he's 15 he didn't write his board exams. I've heard he's not written his board exams at 15. I was
yeah, he didn't.
exactly
He
I
didn't
was
write his. He
stressing
didn't
about
write his board
physics.
exams.
Yeah, I was stressing about a physics exam which I had 3 days to prepare for, which I completely screwed up. All of that I'm stressing about. This man, he is making the bowler stress. I don't think like I remember Butler was talking the other day. It's so crazy, right? That these guys are getting afraid of a 15-year-old. They're like not afraid. They're in shock. There are people who are struggling to get into national side in ICSC. You know, they're like or CBSC or SG5, like higher levels. They're not able to progress. But 15-year-old has broken all those barriers. You can either take this as inspiration, or you can already say, "Oh, I've given up this and that." I think this is a very good example. You know, cricket. People kept saying Varun Chakravarti. You know, he came to pro cricket really late, and then he became this number one T20 bowler. But you look at the extreme of Vaibhav Suryavanshi. You've come into the professional stage so early only. So I think that's something which I really liked. I don't have to really talk about. I think one thing which I again mentioned before, Ara's top order looks very strong. That middle order again, Riyan Parag has got to step up. I think past couple of
I
seasons he
don't want
was.
to mention. I don't
Hmm.
want to mention.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
I was trying to say that behind every yes, we are talking about Vaibhav Suryavanshi and all of that, but
Yeah,
like most of the commentators and I think some of them did mention. I'm not really sure who they were, but they did mention that behind every Vaibhav Suryavanshi, there's that calm force in the form of Dhruv Jurel,
yeah,
and that's what every team needs. I've been talking about this. I think almost every video about how teams need to take there has to be that one batsman who's holding fort and making sure that the team is going through.
yeah,
And if you
definitely.
see, Dhruv Churel wasn't playing some innings of 130, 140 strike rate. He was still maintaining the 200 strike rate, but he was playing sensible shots.
Yeah.
I, I'm not saying Vaibhav Suryavanshi didn't play sensible shots.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is Vaibhav Suryavanshi was of more of that fearless approach of trying to hit every ball. While
Hmm.
Dhruv Jurel was playing it by Paul's merit, he knew also, he was very aware of the situation of the match as well. That okay, Vaibhav Suryavanshi is going. We are on par with the required run rate. In fact,
Yeah.
we're quite tired as well. We don't have to try too hard, and he wasn't doing that as well. And that's the mistake. If you see, RCB did again. This was, yes, it was one off day, but this game was lost when RCB lost both power plays. That's where RCB lost this
Both
game.
power plays.
Their batting power
Oh,
play
like
and the
that.
bowling
Okay.
power play.
Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah.
meant the. I thought you meant to say wickets. But
No,
yeah.
no. If both power plays,
Hmm.
you see our first power play, we lost about 3, 4 wickets there itself,
Yeah.
and then in Ara's power play, the way Vaibhav Suryavanshi and Dhruv Jurel just pasted the RCB bowlers,
Yeah.
pasted them.
It reminded me a lot of the first game of this season actually. When SRH also they lost the top order, and like there was middle order again. They tried to build up that innings, get it to a 200. They were like, yeah, 200 is respectable, but then you realize in this modern day and era, 200 is jujube, as someone says.
Yeah, I did mention it last time around. Is that the norm being in this IPL is you score 200 plus, and it's still not enough at
200
times.
and pray. 200 and praise the motto. Because right now, sorry to cut you off, but no team has defended any score below 200 this IPL. And I think not in 200, I think it might be 205 at least. No team has defended this IPL. The only one who was close was KKR the other day, if not for Lucknow.
If I'm not wrong, even GT was close in their first match against Punjab. That
Yeah.
also was a close match. But
Mhm.
yeah, see, you see how the game is changing. The norm is being. I was focusing. I was talking about that also earlier in the previous video as well. That the game has shifted on. Batter dominated game, making flat tracks and putting high scores
Yeah.
instead of making pitches that give an even contest between ball and bat and test the skills of both bowler and batsman. And anyways, this game when you come back to it, the shots that some of them played were quite unnecessary.
Yeah.
uh, but you have to give credit to the I think it was Brijesh Sharma's debut, if I'm not wrong.
Mm. I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
he bowled really well. 4 overs, 37, and picked up 2 wickets as well. He picked up the 2 wickets of Tim David and Jitesh Sharma,
Yeah.
who were
And they can
quite.
reconstruct an innings really well as well. So,
Exactly, we've seen this before as well. Last season, if you see Jitesh Sharma, that innings against LSG, that tells you what he can do as well. And when he played for Punjab, the some innings that he's played have just been exceptional. So
exactly.
where RCB does have the depth in their batting lineup,
Hmm.
but when it fails, right, and you needed that extra bowler as well while defending it, and bringing in Venkatesh Iyer to get to that respectable total did cost you a bowler, and we
Hmm.
had to pay the price. It was a huge price as well,
Yeah.
because RCB was left, I
I
would
mean,
say, in a,
I yeah, I
they
think
didn't know
this
what
is
to. They had lost the plot actually.
yeah,
After that power play, when you're getting bashed for 90 runs in a power play, you tend to lose the plot,
yeah,
and that's what happened. Yes, people did ask me after the match, "Oh, what happened to your RCB? Oh, they lost, they got thrashed."
yeah,
I, the only thing that I can say is it's good that it happens at this time of the
yeah,
season than later
definitely.
in the season.
Yeah,
I would rather
no, there are so many teams in the past. They'll start off their first like really well, 5 wins, 6 wins. They'll have in the 7 games, and they'll
exactly.
choke it.
We saw last time DC itself. Last season we saw DC itself.
Mm,
What a start there to the IPL.
exactly.
How did it turn out to go? So every team hopes that these reality checks come in the first half of the season itself.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that second half they bounce back.
Hmm.
The only problem is when the reality check becomes uh, a huge number where you cannot come back. It's difficult to come back.
Yeah.
One loss probably in the 7 games, if you have 2 to 3 losses, it's fine. But if you have more than that, that's when you're in a soup.
Yeah.
It's just 3 matches in, so you can never really say.
Yeah.
But it was just splendid game by RR, and
Exactly.
the fight shown by RCB is really good because from 92 and 6 to take it till the 18th over,
Yeah.
that is some bowling,
Yeah.
especially when you're one
And
short.
like we mentioned before as well, IPL now you got to take it one game at a time. And if you lose an away game and it's a quality team on the other side, it's not such a sin. It's good to take those lessons because, like we always mentioned, even if you want to reach that top two, you always have a quota of losing 5 games. Lose those 5 games in a good fashion where you learn a lot of lessons, and that is what will provide a catalyst for those other 9 wins or 10 wins which you can get in the league stage and even into the playoffs. Obviously, yeah, you have to get those big wins, yeah, yada yada, get that mental advantage. All of that we know, but you shouldn't take it too much to heart, especially this early into the season. I could say that. But regardless, congrats to RR, top the table. Next game which you have to talk about, obviously, the other team which could have reached top the table if not for rain the other day, Punjab Kings. Personally, this game, people keep asking, dude, if certain team lost to another team in playoff, next season they beat them in league stage. Is that revenge? No, that's not revenge. That's not at all revenge. But this match is definitely revenge for what happened last time at RGS Stadium. Definitely,
Uh,
because
uh,
last time, sorry for the light, but last time Punjab came to Pearl and they hit 240 change. Shreyas Iyer had a very good knock, 80 of 30 something. Oh, superb. Then the opening pair comes out and rattles the bowling. They take them
to
out
be
for
fair,
a
the
full
opening
toss.
pair did rattle them today as well. I
Yeah,
mean, in this match as well, they rattled the opposition. When
exactly,
SRS got off to such a good start, I was like, okay, now this looks like a huge score
exactly.
is coming up on board. And the way the middle order batsmen also SRS have been playing for the past couple of matches,
Yeah,
you see Nitish Kumar Reddy, you see
it's
Henrik Klaasen,
yeah,
you expected, okay, this is going to be a 250 total. That's
yeah.
the
It didn't
see the
work out.
thought
I think, yeah, today just was not Klaasen's day, bro. I think they say no law of averages. This guy, at least, thing is, he didn't get out. That's the only positive which
you
you could
can't put
say.
too much blame on him
You
as well.
can't, bro.
I mean,
Three matches he's
how
been
many times will
carrying.
it take you out of trouble?
Exactly.
There's some other batsmen also have to step up, right?
No, but thing is, I don't know why they didn't send out MKR. Because I understand you want to try Salil. Salil's been explosive, whatnot. But in that situation, when you know you have to hit that 240 as well, I know the pitch. Actually speaking, the pitch was not actually that suitable for batsmen as well. You're going to expect it 230. It's just the way that both sides, batsmen, they play with such intent. And we've seen, it's not something that we've seen suddenly knew that, oh, Priyansh and Prabhsimran are playing well. We've seen last season what they can do. Priyansh Arya has hit a century against Chennai. So we've seen what they're capable of, and they've shown that to the SRH bowling as well last year. This middle order, I think it's a situation we've been in many times before. SRH, the top order gets to a very good start. Klaasen will come, he'll put that extra 30-40 runs on the board, and from there they'll try to defend it. What the issue is, Kishan, obviously that inhumane catch by Marco Janssen, just one-handed, so comfortably. I was like, oh, the ball's gone. He catches it like this. There's a player
Yeah.
in
But
NBA.
what was that?
It's
What
complete.
was
I was
that?
like, he took it
I
so
mean,
like without any care. He's like,
bro,
ball catch.
bro just casually plucked it out of the air.
Exactly.
It didn't, it was like zero effort, zero
Exactly.
effortless catch. Forget Glenn Phillip, the takeoff plane, whatever you have
Yeah.
seen. I mean, those are excellent catches, taking nothing away.
Exactly.
But your bowler is bowling at 130s probably,
140 as well. Yeah.
140 as well, and batsman's bat swing is also around same
It's
speed.
Ishan Kishan there
So
too.
it's Ishan Kishan. If with so much meat in the bat, ball just flying, you learn. You use both hands, and when you pluck it out of the air, it's because you'll have to jump or whatever.
Yeah.
Just bro, just casually extended his
Casually.
arm, plucked it, and
And that's why I don't know if
uh,
you know, but there's a player called Wembanyama in NBA. He's like about 7'5", and I'm not saying Marco Jansen's as good as him in cricket compared to as well in basketball, but some of the stuff that he does on that court as well, it's unhuman. Like it's inhuman. Like it's so freakish. As if it's some alien only. That's exactly what I felt while seeing that. But I guess
Bro, I
yeah,
swear to God, these South Africans, I don't know,
yeah.
I don't know
Them
what
and their
they
fielding
eat.
there. You have to figure it
I
out.
don't know what they
No,
eat.
no.
What like
What they eat, leave that. I remember my mom used to talk about the likes of John T. Rhodes. I've seen the likes of A.B. de Villiers and Faf du Plessis. Now I'm seeing this Marco Jansen. And the thing is, he's a decent fielder, Marco. I've seen him play for Sunrisers in South Africa, Sunrisers in IPL, even Punjab. He's a good fielder. But that kind of a catch I never expected from him. That's what I have to tell.
I mean,
But
that's a kind of catch that you do not expect from
exactly.
anyone.
Ah,
Uh,
but
I don't think even the likes of your John T. Rhodes or uh, Glenn Phillips or
yeah.
AP de Villiers.
Obviously, bro, you know, AB and all, what they would do is they would jump for that catch or they'll dive for that catch.
Exactly.
They wouldn't pluck it out like how they did. But,
That's what I'm saying.
exactly.
This it was just for a second I was wondering, am I seeing the practice session? Like,
Mm.
what's happening? Are they showing the replay of the practice?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I was not watching it fully. I had some work and I
Mm.
had to go out as well. So I just switched on, and then I think it was the Kingfisher bird view as well. I
Mm.
was just wondering what happened, how the and I see the catch. I'm like, are you sure that isn't the
Mm,
practice video or
exactly.
something?
Like yeah, they were just like showing something. But I think obviously coming to the second innings, obviously batting. Yeah, one more shout out I have to give is Shreyas Iyer. Obviously, he doesn't have the best of records at Mullanpur, like I've discussed in many videos before. But he, all the two wickets fell right there from Simran Priyansh, two fresh batsmen came. Cooper Conley also got out quickly. Like obviously, the game was practically in the bag. It was Punjab's game only to lose, but he still, that's what sets the good players from the great, right? To play that composed chase, play it safe. At the end, when it's like almost 7 or 8 runs, then hit a couple of fours, then the entire pressure will be off. That's exactly what he did. But shout out to the probably the best bowler SRH has this season, Shivang Kumar.
I was
Uh,
about to mention. I was about to mention Shivam
Superb,
Kumar is the
superb.
bright spot in this SRH bowling
Arey, every
lineup.
year, no, every year we'll get a
Bowling,
bright spot like this only. The last time we got Aniket, this time we got Shivang, and so now we have to
he's
wait.
been he's been exceptional ever since he
It's
got into the scene.
superb.
You see, he's been bowling so well. He's been bowling so well. He's looping the ball, tempting the
Exactly,
batsman. There's so many wicket. He's creating so many wicket
exactly.
opportunities for this
And most of
Hyderabad.
his wickets,
And
and
that's
most of his
for the
wickets are also coming
I
off.
can call
Hmm.
this SRS bowling lineup mediocre. But
Yeah,
what makes it from
from
a
bad
light
to
better
mediocre is Shivang Kumar.
is Shivam Kumar.
Exactly. No, another thing is every time he gets a wicket, no, it's always after a boundary or after he gets hit just a couple of balls before. He makes that comeback. He's never
It
like
shows his mentality.
exactly
It
for an
shows that
uncapped
he
player.
isn't
So he's so
it
good.
because in today's day and age, in this modern T20
Yeah,
cricket, if you get affected by a boundary, the batsman is going to take you for a ride.
exactly. Yeah.
And if after a boundary, usually it turns out to be a 10-run over.
Hmm.
But if your confidence is down because your boundary is hit and all that,
Hmm.
the 10-run over will become a 15-run, 20-run over if you were
Exactly.
not in that right frame of mind.
Today, that
That
24 run overs have also happened twice. So,
so the to have that mentality, say, okay, let him hit one boundary, doesn't change it. I can take
exactly.
his wicket next ball.
Hmm.
And to think, okay, you need to think as well. You hit him boundary at a certain length and line your ball, and you probably missed your line and length, or it has been a good ball which has been hit as well.
Exactly.
But to is big. This whole game runs on mentality because of the
Yeah.
pace it is. Cricket is such a game that runs completely on mentality, and you need different mindset for each of the formats.
Yeah.
T20 is the one where you need to be mentally, the bowler needs to be mentally strong, saying, I will get bashed probably 20 runs in the over, but if I pick that batsman's wicket,
Yeah.
the important wicket, it can rattle them, it can slow them down,
Yeah.
and I can make up for this 20-run over in my next over as well.
Exactly.
And the batsman's mentality depends on, okay, yes, it's a fast-paced game. I missed probably 3 4 balls. I haven't been able to connect. One loose ball I get, I middle that, and they're back in the game.
Hmm.
This format is such that you it keeps going back and forth.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like last time as well, it takes two boundaries.
Hmm.
One wicket in an over, big wicket in an
Yeah.
over, or in a span of 3 overs, you pick up two
Yeah,
wickets.
that Shashank Singh over only changed the game, no? I think otherwise, if
Exactly.
not for
If
that, we
Shashank
would have gone
Singh
for
came,
260 today easily. We would have easily gone 260.
Shashank Singh came and just he took the top order batsmen, and then after that, SRS didn't seem to pick it up after that.
Exactly, and I
There was no
think
batsman who's
it's. But one thing, bottom line, I think what all I can say about this game we've already told. Bottom line is at least in this batting, no, like SRH batting, they're learning lessons. They're playing a bit more. Obviously, first batting. Every time we're getting first batting, that's another issue as well. These guys, I don't know how well they'll do if we're put to chase, even if we win the toss and it's a better chasing pitch as
this
well.
is like that
Uh,
India situation, India in the
exactly, yeah,
World Cup
we're not
situation.
able to.
They kept batting first. At
Mhm.
the end of it, when put to chase for the first time, it wasn't
It wasn't going
good
to look good.
scenario.
Yeah. So that's another thing. But obviously, I do not blame this on the batting at all. Past couple of games here and there, some batting issues are there. But from the start of the season, they've been playing a bit more sensible cricket, to say the least. Today, just the issue was it didn't click. The middle order just could not click. It's just a bad luck. Abhishek gave it his him like he gave it his all. But I think he just has to carry this form into the next game. Obviously, it's a big game against RR, and he has to show Suryavanshi, like, bro, before you came, I was the guy. You're trying to take up my spot as a fearless batsman.
SRS,
But
SRS bowlers don't need to
hey, day,
be
see, until
taught to
now,
handle this.
no, until now, our middle order was playing fine. It failed. Law of averages. Until now, Suryavanshi has played well. Jaiswal has played well. They'll also fail now. We
But
just gotta hope
yes,
it's.
Suryavanshi
We
and
just gotta.
Jaiswal have played.
We just gotta.
Jaiswal's law of
This is
averages was
no.
done against us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
No,
but
leave that. No, no. But Suryavanshi actually has never played against Hyderabad. That's actually wild.
yeah,
He's
exactly. It'll
never
be
played
new
against
for him
us. I
for
want to
him, and then
see.
it'll be
Yeah.
new for him. And that man, I was having a
That
conversation
boy.
with
What again? We keep saying that man. That
yeah, we
that
keep
boy.
that
Tamudu.
boy has zero respect for the
Yeah.
bowlers on the field.
Exactly.
Zero.
He
It doesn't
doesn't.
matter. You might be the world's greatest bowler, the greatest bowler this format has seen,
You know,
one of the modern great fast bowlers,
exactly.
but that's nothing.
Nothing.
He'll ba- you give, he'll bash you if he thinks the ball's in his earth. He'll bash you for first ball
Exactly.
itself for the six or a four. He did that to Bumrah. Bumrah missed his length. First ball itself six. Hazelwood missed his length. First ball itself four.
Exactly.
It's no mercy batting. It's no mercy
No
batting.
mercy batting.
You bowl a short ball, he's pulling you for a six. You bowl good length or you bowl full, he's hitting you for a cover drive. It's
Yeah.
he's got the range of shots. This boy is just yes, there is obviously things which he'll have to work on as well,
Definitely.
and
Yeah.
you can see the intent to learn as well, that hunger to learn. He after playing
He
such a
is also
splendid
surrounded
top.
by good people. I can see that. Like
Exactly.
coaches as
Uh,
well. They're very good.
yeah, and if you see as well, he was disappointed after he got out.
That's
When
every
when
time.
people
That's every
when
time.
people asked him why are you disappointed, he mentioned a really good point. He said, let's say I'm chasing. If I stayed for longer, I could have seen the game through. Or if we are batting first and batted longer, I could have probably put 10-20 runs extra on the board, and
Yeah,
that will give more cushion to the bowlers.
exactly.
I mean, if that intent is there, the intent has been shown,
And I
hunger to
think
learn,
no, yeah.
hunger
If
to
if that's the
improve.
yeah, if T20 is the batsman game, right? I think that's exactly the mentality you should always have. Okay, flat pitch. I'm dominating on this. If I'm able to dominate on this, why wouldn't Virat Kohli? Why wouldn't Rohit Sharma? Why wouldn't Abhishek? Why wouldn't Shubman Gill? So to give that chance for the bowlers as well to get kind of comfortable. Okay, there's 250 at least on the target. We can defend this somehow or the other. That's what a batsman's supposed to do. And for a 15-year-old to already have this sense of maturity, obviously, sports teaches you a lot. We can always say that. We can. It just proved itself again today. But either way, we have to get to the next match, which was, I can't lie, it was fine. It is fine. I don't know. Like for 200 knock, all of that, it was fine. I think it's just because obviously
I
wickets
mean,
didn't fall on
you
the
have
other
to give
end.
it to Sanju
Yeah,
Samson.
Sanju Samson,
Uh,
obviously.
yeah,
Very orthodox.
we've been talking about him being in really good form
Yeah,
in the World Cup, and somewhere you wanted him to click. You wanted him to have a good IPL season. How much ever we hate on CSK, people hate
yeah.
on CSK. There's some players that you really hope play well as well.
Yeah,
And Sanju Samson's had such a story in his career as well.
exactly.
Uh, Everybody has their own story, but when someone's in form, you would want them to continue and see where that goes. And
True.
this is the future of CSK. How many years does Dhoni have left? This is
Uh,
uh,
two more years, and this is also like half it is not gonna play. Next year also again one more like he won't play. So
So, and investing in an experienced Indian keeper, it shows why they've done it as well. He's proven to be, I wouldn't say one of the greatest of IPL. He's been decent in
yeah.
the IPL, and he's picking up form now. Also, you never know in coming years how he plays as well.
But no,
But this
like
now,
you always you got always if you have like top 10, like not top 10, that's also stupid. Top 5 6 always consistently he's always been putting those runs. Yes, second half season he always dips in IPL, but he's always been really a good asset. I think today I was seeing a stat, the first 100 in each season, like obviously 18 19 seasons have completed, like this season's the 19th season, four times he was the first centurion. So he's always had that purple patch at the
and
start
I'm
of the
happy
season.
to see him convert this to a century as well,
Yeah,
because we saw it in the T20 World Cups. All those three innings, those two 80s and one
80s and
90, which he
90.
got out, and he didn't really, he deserved that 100, and he
Exactly.
got it in the IPL. It was an excellent knock. You need to respect Ayush Mathre's innings as well. That
Definitely.
support
Yeah.
that
I.
he was good.
Mhm.
Uh, they had to get him retired out so that
Yeah.
because he wasn't, apparently it looked as if he didn't wasn't connecting
Yeah.
it well.
I mean, I'm not sure how
And
much of a big fan I am of this practice. Like, I'm not sure. Like, does that not kind of kill the confidence of the player to a certain degree at least?
I mean, I think the players already made aware. You know that the rule is there. If the rule is there, I also had the same question. But the whole point of retired out is the team can call you and they need to send
Yeah,
someone
yeah, yeah.
else.
No, I'm not saying
If
it's
it
it should be
backfired, it
illegal or
would have been a
something.
different conversation.
I'm not saying for illegal or anything. I'm saying, is it ethical? Like, if the batsman ask him to start hitting it, if he hits it, he gets out well and over, because that's still gonna take a ball almost.
But that's again a waste of ball, right? You
Yeah.
can call him. The
I think no.
your
I think yeah.
delivery is
Obviously,
bad.
I know. I remember once last season, or a couple of seasons back, Tilak Verma got retired like this. But Ayush
Yeah,
Matre, you can
and
always
we've seen
expect
it
him to hit.
this WPL as well.
Mm.
This season's WPL as well. If you saw,
Mm.
there some two, three people have done it. Two, three teams did it,
Yeah, I think
and
this
it
might
was
just be a
like,
new strategy. Obviously, if you have wickets in hand,
yeah.
you go and do it.
And if it backfires, that's when it becomes a problem.
Exactly.
If
You
it
can't do this
backfires,
in
that's
you can't do this in a chase. No, you can't do this in a chase. You can only do it if you're
exactly.
batting first.
If you see the WPL, the reason it backfired for some of the teams, it became a hot topic, was because the plan backfired.
Exactly.
If it didn't backfire, and the person who came in instead of the person that got batsman who got retired out, it would have been not much spoken about. Like right now,
Yeah.
no one is speaking about Ayush Matra being retired out because it didn't prove costly for CSK.
Yeah.
Shivam Dubey came, he did hit 20 runs of that of 10 balls. That last 2 overs he came, he played
Which is
20 runs.
expected.
He went, and he did his role.
Hmm.
He did what he was supposed to do. He was asked to do as well,
Exactly.
and he got over with it. But DC Patul Nisanka is good to see him. Putting in those consistent numbers.
Definitely. Yeah.
I, KL Rahul, I don't know what happened there.
I mean, see, like again, you always gotta say KL. It's either hit or miss. I never see him put up that 60 or that 50. Always, it's either I'll hit 70, 80, or I'll get out before 20, or otherwise I'll play till 40 or 50, but I'll play at a 120, 110 strike rate, which you wouldn't want obviously in a game like this. But he just had a good
But again,
innings.
yeah, you can never say when it comes to KL Rahul,
Exactly, that's
because
what I'm
he's been
saying.
such an experienced player and he's been putting in the numbers as well. He's one of the players who's been consistent as well for quite some time now.
Yeah,
We saw it in his later days in Punjab Kings,
yeah.
LSG as well. He was putting in the
Late,
consistent numbers.
yeah. Later days, but
Uh,
from the start he was playing for well for Punjab too. I think his debut only it's fast 15. Now, what are you saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, you could see his potential in RCB, but when
Yeah.
that potential became an asset,
I
it
still
ruled
don't know
over
why y'all
everything.
did not RTM him that day, dude. I think that was probably one of
Uh,
the biggest blunders by taking Sarfaraz Khan that day as retention.
that is good. That will be one huge. 18 years we have seen lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Trust me, before that
I
first
think,
term.
yeah, I think everyone's had that bad mistake. Like 18 years, obviously, like eight franchises have been here for almost 18 years. Besides a couple of them, because of couple of years and all, something happened in the between, and some of them have just come recently new. So everyone's had their own share of retention mishaps and like releases, even if they've been standing for a very long time as well. Like even if there might be a local boy and they've played for a couple of years, like you look at Jadeja got traded this season, Sanju got traded. Then what else happened? Hardik got traded a couple of years back, shock. And then Suresh Raina got released once. Warner got released. Then Williamson left. Many people have left. I think Chris Gale, all these guys have left.
Rashid Khan went to
Rashid Khan
GT from
left to GT, yeah.
SRH.
Ishan was left by Mumbai. So all these big, at the end of the day, how much ever we hate to say it, IPL is business, guys, and these kind of stuff will happen. People will say this loyalty, that loyalty, but obviously it'll happen. Going a bit off track, but I think again
Wait,
back,
wait, wait. What I want to say is IPL is a tournament where you cannot show loyalty
you
because it's
cannot show
not in your
loyal.
hands which team you
You
play
cannot.
for.
No, no.
You just hope that
I'm saying by the owners' wise as well. You cannot have really loyalty because you might want to keep every single player. So I remember at times they were
it's upon the management, right?
exactly,
For
exactly.
example, RCB left to Yuzvendra Chal. I
Siraj,
mean,
they left Siraj, they left
Siraj,
Muzi. Yeah,
Yuzvendra Chal and Siraj are our leading wicket takers in
exactly.
RCB's history, and we let them go. So it is upon the management. You might have one bad season, and the management says, "Okay, we don't trust you anymore," and lets you go.
Yeah,
And that's how this tournament is
it
well. It's
is.
not
It is
some
what it is. That's all.
you have 3 year cycle.
Seriously.
Your team, one team lasts 3 years. Will
Yeah,
their core team might last for 3 years.
yeah,
You play around with it in the next two auctions, but
yeah.
usually your core is built in the mega
And no,
auction.
I also
If it,
believe that only like mega auction, like this mega auction. What I want is regardless of how SRH plays, wins, loses, I don't mind. If we win back to back, also I don't mind. Keep it only three retentions and two RTMs. Don't put five retentions. No, I don't want that. Three retentions, two RTMs,
three, yeah,
and
exactly.
that's it. That's it. I don't want. I want people to move around. I can't only see like obviously recent couple of years. Obviously, we had a couple of different winners. 22 we had GT. 23 we had Chennai. 24 we had KK. 25 we had RCB. To keep that balance and at least like when I see a lot, I see all the star players with Mumbai, even if they might not win the cup as well, it still kind of bothers me. I know now if I give them five options as well, they'll take those five who they retained. But I would want some of the other uncapped players who are sitting on the bench, some of the foreigners I see sitting on some of the benches. I would want them, to come on to a different team or do something. But obviously, going a bit more off track here. Reminding you of consistency, when you said KL Rahul, the most consistent, one of the most consistent player I've seen in T20s past couple of years, Tristan Stubbs. Hands up, hands up, not in hands down, hands up, because he's the captain of Sunrisers in South Africa. He made us win the title this year as well. He's such a key player over there. He wicket keeps. He's a good fielder. He's a captain. He bats well in situations where you need him. He's an anchor. He comes in at 5, 6, 4 at sometimes as well. He's been a very valuable asset for Proteas as well. So this kind of a player, obviously, there were points I remember late 2010s after ABD
and to
retired.
show and also to show maturity at such a young age. He's
Exactly, yeah,
not some really he's old player. He's just 25 years of age, and to show the
exactly.
maturity he does in his innings throughout. I think he first stepped into the scene when I recognized him was in DC itself,
Yeah,
probably a couple of years back, and he did show potential then.
yeah.
Uh, and
I,
now to see him
I,
be such
I
a
don't know why, but
reliable
I
clutch
keep thinking.
batsman.
No, I keep thinking that he played for Mumbai. I might be wrong though. At a point, maybe like he was maybe on the bench. I don't know. Maybe in some other league because Mumbai is everywhere now. MI Cape Town, this that. But I keep thinking that he might have played for some. Mumbai, obviously, they had a lot of South African players as well, no, who played. I think Marco played for them at a point. Devil Brevis as well played for them at a point. Oh yeah, that's another point. Obviously, if we don't go off
Yeah, he
topic,
did play for Mumbai. You
he
are
did
right.
exactly. Yeah, that's right.
He played in 22-23 season.
Exactly. After that, he went to Delhi, and then next mega auction they retained him. That's what they did. Another man's trash is another man's trash is another man's treasure. No, so it's like that. But either way, it's everyone top order just failed. I think there's nothing much we can say about the Chennai game. Very monotone game, to be honest. Wickets didn't fall on the Chennai side. Over here, wickets fell. The only one who could have changed the game,
And you saw this time Chennai's bowling also did step up. It
yeah,
was
Jamie Overton. Yeah, that's the shout out we have to
he
give.
Jamie Overton has just been excellent for CSK.
Definitely.
That's
One
something
match
I
they
never
dropped
saw.
him as well in the middle for no reason.
Yeah, for what joy I never understood because he's been that guy for
Exactly.
CSK, with the bat, with the ball. He's contributing everywhere. Even in the
Yeah.
losses, the bright spots used to literally be him. It could be that innings that brought respect. In
Yeah.
that 120 runs, he was on, I think, if I'm not wrong, 30-40 runs.
Exactly.
And then he was picking up wickets as well in this IPL.
Here and
He's
there.
been
Yeah.
doing it for Chennai. And again, he picked up 4 wickets. He did pick up 4 wickets, and in a game again that involved had so many runs scored,
hmm
to have an economy so
Below six.
less,
Below six, dude.
below 6, is just exceptional bowling.
It's I keep seeing sometimes bowlers in this current day, if they get that economy as well, that they won't be able to get anything above 2 wickets because the batsman also won't attack them, so they won't get a chance to get that extra wicket or whatever. But this guy came into attack and he only took it, and these are all important wickets as well. He didn't just like close out the game only. He got some important wickets as well on the side. But I think at 30 of 10, if anyone could have changed the game, it was Tristan Stubbs. He got out,
It's just system.
game over.
And that's where the game was over as well.
Yeah.
You need, like I did mention, you need other batsmen to come and you
Yeah.
know play a role as well. One batsman cannot uh, get you over the line.
Exactly.
Yes, you can
The
say,
other
oh,
no, the other day only no, the
players
other day only Miller choked the
players
game.
have done it before. You see Virat Kohli, or you
Yeah.
see Dhoni, Rohit Sharma, all big names. People will take AB de Villiers.
hmm
Oh, they have done it before. But if you see behind that successful innings as well, there was a successful partnership they would have had
Yes.
with someone out there that's supporting
2016,
him.
no, what do you all know about 2016 qualifier one Iqbal Abdullah chat? Am I dropping ball knowledge right here? What do you all know about what is this called? Pat Cummins, 2023 Afghanistan. What do you all know about those guys? He was on who
So
stood with
is that
Maxwell.
is that supporting role that some a batsman is there in the other end, and
Exactly.
you know that you can bank on him as well in case one wicket falls.
hmm
That's what this game is. It's why there's a reason why it is a team sport.
Exactly.
Yes, there's a lot of individuality as well in this team, but there's a reason why it's a team sport as well. You need everybody to contribute, or even if every most of them have a bad day, at least you need two batsmen to stay out there and take you
Yeah.
over the line. And DC were just a batsman short of the chase.
Yeah. I think
I would
this
say
game also when they came to chase also I had this feeling that they were going to chase it. Obviously, past 2 to 3 games we've seen
they
200
haven't
chase.
chased something about 200. I think if they would have done that 211 chase against GT, that would be their highest chase.
That was I obviously you covered that video without me,
If
but like
if do if they did chase
that
211,
that
that would
that
have been
video
the
also
highest
like
chase.
I bro that day also Miller didn't have trust in the opposite at the strike over there Kuldeep.
Yeah, I mentioned a lot
Didn't
of
work out.
ifs and buts. That game Miller should have
Yeah,
ran. This game someone should have stayed.
yeah.
This is just you. There's nothing much you can
You
change.
can do about
What
that.
is done is
But
done.
yeah,
You just
Delhi
go
has
ahead
lost. No,
this
but
season.
Delhi
But
on paper they're the strongest side, and they've lost 2 games already, and in such fashion. No, so obviously the last game. I don't know what lesson can you take from it as well. There's only one player has to take a lesson out of that really, and maybe the top order here and there. So these losses, yeah, fine, but they lost a game at home over there, and over here, obviously Chennai crowd tough always. That pitch is also stupid, but it is what it is, I guess. Delhi, I still feel, but I still feel that Delhi or Punjab. I was saying Delhi was going to come to the playoffs, One of
Right
these,
now, the teams, according to me, that are kind of in trouble are CSK. Yes, finally got their
yeah,
first win,
KKR is in big
but
trouble. KKR is in very big
yeah,
trouble.
KKR is in big trouble.
I think
CSK
Chennai
and
is
SR
also
is a little
SR.
higher,
Yeah,
but because I did mention right when it's three losses in the seven
yeah,
games, it's fine. If it gets more than that, it turns out to be difficult in the second
yeah,
half of the
definitely.
season as well,
You got to put in
because
that extra
in a
effort.
long tournament when you keep going on, there is uh, probably because of the hectic schedule, or it's a huge hit on the mental process. Long tournaments are it tests your
Yeah,
mentality as well. Do you have it in you to perform consistently for 14 matches, or
yeah,
that sort of thing? So you really want to get off to a good start. Yes, you'll have your losses, but the more cushion you give yourself in the first seven games, the more I would say easier your tournament
yeah, yeah,
gets in the second half of it.
yeah. But I
If
think that's all we have for
and
today, though.
yeah, there's still a lot to go in this tournament. There's two matches today itself.
Yeah. A
Today
banger of a
will
evening. I swear every video. Obviously, we're doing 2 3 videos. Sorry, 2 3 matches per video. But every other video, it feels like we're either talking about you guys or SRH. There. It's or Chennai. One of those three. One of those three. So it's either a rant from any
and,
side.
and yeah, it's a huge game, so-called rivalry week. You see, MI RCB is
Are they
really
actually
big.
projecting it as a rivalry week? Because I don't watch it on TV anymore, so I don't know if what are they putting the ads as.
They're still projecting it as
Okay.
a rivalry.
Yeah.
Sometimes rivals do friend become. Sometimes you have to befriend the enemy as
No,
well,
Mumbai.
because
No, Mumbai RCB is always a
our
decent
our
rivalry.
Jamil Jamal, if you know it, our Jamil Jamal from Mumbai
Who is
is
it?
Tim David.
Ah,
It's
acha.
Tim David.
Then they
It's
also have
Tim
Will Jacks,
David.
no? They also have Will Jacks.
That's a will. But Tim David's innings is the one that got us to the playoffs one season. If you remember
Yeah.
that season where we banked on
Nah,
Mumbai Indians, Tim David was our guy. He was our
very
Jamil
nice.
Jamal.
Fine
Is
then.
what it's just
It is what.
we're
Yeah.
dropping.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Okay, but either way, I think this is one of the longest videos we had until now. But either way, guys, as you know, as long as cricket is there, we are there, and we're obviously. I think you guys have to be very proud of us. We've been very consistent since IPL started. We've been putting in those videos. We've been trying to meet those deadlines, making those thumbnails, making those shots. Go check
Yeah,
out that
I
Insta
think
as
it's
well.
long enough. I think it's long enough. They would also
So,
guys, just don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
chalo then. Check out the Insta. Okay, bye.